Jai Hind, Sonia ma'am.
Jai Hind.
I hope you are doing better. Today, I'm very happy to see Sonia ma'am with me on Zoom for a short interview about life and her achievement till date. And as Easy Maths mentor, I would like to share with my viewers how a disciplined and hardworking teacher gives her best in her life, and that is very important for the growth of the future citizens of our country. So I thought to take interview of Sonia ma'am.
Thank you, Nazia ma'am.
My pleasure, ma'am. She was my colleague in Indira National School and a mentor of mathematics there. She was taking primary first, and later on she switched to secondary, and she started teaching higher secondary students there. Before I start my interview and the questions, I would like to give a brief introduction about Sonia ma'am. A kind-hearted person, beauty with brain, a caring mother, wife, daughter, daughter-in-law, a marvelous maths teacher, and a very supportive senior of mine. I'm glad to see her after a long time with me over here. So I have learned many things from Sonia ma'am when I was new in Indira National School. She has also joined the same year. And when you are new in an environment and you meet such people, those who are very supportive with you, those who are very communicative with you, those who are very guidance, their guidance is with you, you never forget them in your life. So it was my first day in International School, and somebody, the maths coordinator, Vijaya ma'am, shared us the lesson plan, and I was just looking at the lesson plan and I was lost how to teach. This is something new which I had never been through. So Sonia ma'am came and she told Nazia, this is Exceed, a new method of technology. And we have to go through the lesson plan first, then you will understand everything. Then Sonia ma'am introduced me the green color book, the blue color book, and there are many things which a new teacher, those who don't have the experience with Exceed, will be stuck. So she helped me a lot to get that lesson plan one and everything along with Vijaya ma'am. So I remember you always as the guide and a very loving and caring senior of mine.
Thank you very much, Nazia ma'am. It's a pleasure hearing so good things for yourself from a colleague who was like 4 years back. Really great, full of gratitude for you. Thank you.
My pleasure, ma'am. The first question which I'd like to put is, my viewers also will be very happy to know about this. First of all, I'll tell you to explain yourself with your personality trait, because this is the trend nowadays, to know yourself. The education system and everything is teaching and inculcating this value that first you have to know yourself. So I would like to hear about you from your side.
I'm Sonia Vij. I am 47, which is just a number.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a health enthusiast, and my priorities in life I have set up. So my priorities is my health, my family, and then myself. It goes like this for me. If you talk about my personality trait, the biggest personality trait that I vouch for myself is I'm very optimistic. Like, I take things very positively. I love to challenge myself with new roles, doing new things. Since my childhood, I have been ahead of times. When I would say, I was doing my education that time in late 90s, I used to ride scooty. Then I used to feel very proud. That time, girls were afraid of maths. I did BSc in maths. I was literally ahead of the time at that time also, and now also, when I am crossing my 45 and all age. So I feel I am ahead of the ladies who are around me. I take life with more zest I see the life in life. I love to live the life on life. So I don't want to be stuck at one place and become stagnant, being a teacher or being a mother or being a wife. I play multiple roles and give my 100% there. And that's where I get my satisfaction. So my first personality trait, I would say, I'm very optimistic and I'm very positive towards life. Very, very positive towards life. I have never taken life very seriously. It's always been easy going. You know me, how it has been. I used to always smile. हो जाएगा, ठीक है, कर लेंगे वाला attitude. We'll do it. We'll manage it somehow.
Rather
And
thinking
then,
more about the situation and about the life challenges, we should start doing it so we achieve
yes,
in our life. So the
we're
way
not stuck with the point, Kerry, this is a problem, so we are just focused on the problem. No, think of different ways.
yes,
Think
the
of
way
different
you
ways.
can
Go.
face your life challenges, the way you can handle your life challenges is the best way you can have.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's about me.
Okay, that's a very nice introduction. Uh, Another one which the viewers and the students want to know about a teacher, that what is your professional qualification?
I'm BSc Maths with B.Ed. All throughout, I've been distinction holder, but that's secondary. People with distinction are not good teachers. My best qualification came, I was born on Teacher's Day. So I'm a born teacher.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm a born teacher
it's a
and I believe,
blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing for you.
yes, it's a blessing from my parents, I should say. I'm passionate about teaching. How I can bring about a difference in somebody's life. I remember when I was in grade 6, there was one teacher who told me, Sonia, no, you can do it, you can do it, you are good. Those words still ring in my brain all the time. You can do it. So I am the one who say this to thousands of people.
Yes. So
I
what is,
feel if I would say this chain will go on, thousands, then thousands will
yes,
say to 10,000s, and the chain will go on.
that,
So
that's
I
how
believe,
the positive ocean is made, with the drops of positivity, isn't it?
yes.
So very
So for education qualification, BSc Maths doesn't qualify me. My experience of 17 years of teaching, my life experience has taught me more, has brought me close to my students. I understand. I started my career with pre-primary as a time pass. Ki chalo kuch nahi, something to do from home. And then gradually I moved to primary to secondary, and today I'm taking full middle school until 10th grade maths. Okay. I was qualified then also when I started with pre-primary. But I kept challenging myself and I kept growing with the kids I was teaching. The
yes,
child I taught in grade first or second in my starting years is now in 12th, and I'm also teaching grade 10.
yes. So this is the
So
joy what we see, that the children are growing and we are also growing with them. This is the joy of
I'm not
teacher.
stagnant.
Yes.
Yes, I did not let myself get stagnant there. I was growing with them. Every year I was also growing with them.
I sometimes tell to my students when they ask, ma'am, what do you learn from life? I say that I'm always around with the students and they teach me many things. They teach me
Yes.
uh, how to come up with new challenges and how to face it, how to solve it, and how to go for another one. So this is the very big
Very.
thing students teach to the teachers. Uh, Ma'am, briefly tell us about your career and why did you switch from school to easy maths?
Okay. As I told you in the previous question only, that I started from pre-primary schools. Then I got a good job in DPS Baroda. So I was very happy. I joined there as a pre-primary teacher. After a few years, I felt that I am very good in maths. What am I doing teaching them 1, 2, 3, 4? I switched to primary. By that time, my child was also growing up. I was not able to give that much time, and school hours I was not able to manage. So I came back again to pre-primary in Orchid School. From Orchid, I went to Indra. I joined again primary because my son was also in primary then.
Yes.
Then as he moved to secondary, I also moved to secondary. And now that he's well settled in US, I'm all free to venture into the ocean of education. So I have launched myself as Easy Maths promoter, founder of Easy Maths, and my aim is to reach out to lakhs of students,
Yes.
not 10,000 or thousands. India is full of
Opportunities.
students. Yes, no, I don't see them as opportunities. These kids need me.
Yes, yes.
I shouldn't be
They have
confining
the
myself to
talent,
my
they
one
need the
student.
mentor to put them into the right
Yes,
direction.
I have brought up my son and I'm very proud as a mother. My son has done BSc maths. He has done majors in maths in US and he's settled with maths analysis and all. I feel I can mentor lakhs of students like this and make them reach the heights where my son has reached. If I can give, then why I should refrain or restrict myself to a school where I am training them for annual functions and recitation, which I'm not good for.
Yeah.
I am not good at training them for dance and recitation for annual function. I know I am good for maths and I can mentor them and help them reach there. And maths is not maths. I'll answer you this, what is maths? I'll tell you this,
Yes.
what I feel maths is and how it will bring difference in others' life. But for now, I think I've answered your question that my brief journey of
Yeah.
my career. And now Easy Maths is 1 year old. I have had 35 students in my last batch,
Okay.
and
Congratulations
all
for
of
this
them,
journey and all the best also because the journey will go on.
yes, and the journey will be like Super 11 you have read. I see myself as Super 50 students I will carry. And these students, when they grow up, they will show difference in India.
Of
Those
course.
who are mentored and are with me, they will show difference in India.
Of course.
I can see that.
Yes.
Parents can also feel it. Those who are with me in this journey, they know it, what difference it is going to bring out in their child.
Yes. I can understand it, how a good maths teacher important in a child's life because other subjects somehow children can handle, but maths, a good teacher is needed for that. So I can understand what you're saying and I can relate it. Ma'am, what other roles you play in your life besides maths mentor?
Um, in my family, I have been a daughter-in-law. I have been a good daughter. I'm a proud mother. I told you, I'm a wife, a very very caring and perfect in my housekeeping aspects. I should say,
Yes.
people know me for my organization skills and all. And I'm a excellent maths teacher. Apart from that, I have also developed a skill on parenting after being in touch with students for 17 years and talking to parents and understanding the students. I was filling up the gap between parents and students all this while. I understand what a child needs and what a parent needs, so I develop myself as a parenting coach also. I am also a founder of Easy Parenting.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes, I
Congratulations
help
once
parents.
again, ma'am.
Yes, I help parents to understand their own child and his needs so that it can be redirected, their energies can be redirected for the best of the results.
Yes, as we have learned in B.Ed that every child is blessed with 8 multiple intelligence, but many of the parents, I can say I have seen some of the parents, those who are really not aware about the blessings the child is having. So when the teacher
Yes.
is with the child for more hours, the teacher can understand all those traits and she can find out and pick up those traits and she can communicate to the parents about all these things so that the parents can go in the same way and the child can achieve
Yes.
the best.
So
Yes.
these 35 children, I do not only teach them maths, I keep parenting, giving parents tips also. Suppose I find some child doing lot of handshaking or like this in the class, I understand his energy is not dissipated. I call up the parent, I tell the parent, put him in some football class, put
Yes.
him in some extra class. His energy needs to be dissipated. He's not able to focus.
Yes.
So that my skill is helpful while I'm teaching maths also.
Yes,
So
that's
it's a
great.
full package which the kids get and the parents also get when they are with me.
Yes, because if you have experience of 17 years, you can see the child and you can understand. So the
Yes.
experience talks like this.
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, what are the, as we know that you have taken care of your mother-in-law and your mother at the very struggling time of their life. Like when we struggle in childhood, we need a very good parent to go ahead. So parents also need such children at their struggling time. So we have witnessed that you have worked as the very good as a very good daughter-in-law and a very good daughter at that struggling age of your mother-in-law.
I remember you are talking of the year 2012 when I was doing my B.Ed. My son was in grade 5. My mother-in-law was bedridden. My mother was having mental attacks, and I was all torn apart.
Yes.
And at that time, keeping my composure was the extremely important part of my life, because my child was in the pre-teen age where they need a lot of attention.
Yes.
Myself, I was educating myself for my competitive world. I told I don't want stagnancy, I wanted to grow. So there I was struggling for my own career. And here my mother-in-law was bedridden after a hip replacement surgery. And my mother, after my father's death, had lost her mental balance. She was also there with me.
Yeah.
So at that time, taking care of these two old people and a child, I only had one thing in my mind: what you sow, so shall you reap. My
Yes.
son is my CCTV camera, and my
Yes.
all deeds are being recorded there.
Being parents, we have always learners at home, how we behave with elders.
And kids are like the most absorbing thing in our house. They absorb our energy.
Yes, of
If
course.
I am feeling irritated, if I am not liking their presence, my parents, they
Yes.
will also surely absorb that energy.
Yes, yes, sure.
Today, my child is exhibiting that same energy to me.
Yes, what we will give, they will give us back. Yes.
So,
Yes.
what today's generation should remember is what they sow, that only they will reap.
And
आम का पेड़
not
लगाओगे तो बबूल नहीं, और
yes,
बबूल का पेड़ लगाओगे तो आम नहीं मिलेगा.
yes, and not by the words only. They catch the
Yes,
actions.
they catch your action, they catch your feelings actually.
Yes, yes,
You are irritated, you might not say a word to your child, but you will go in the other room and smash that child.
yes,
Your action speaks, and the child understands. The mother is angry at somebody else and is scolding me. And then the child remembers this for a longer time.
yes. And the child
So
is also
that,
learning how to handle old age people from us.
yes,
If
the
we are not,
empathy,
yes, the
the
empathy they are
empathy that
learning.
I am showing after coming from school at 4 o'clock with all the back tensions of concert and sports day
Question paper
and portion
making and
competition,
correction and all.
yes, all those things. Coming back, then the sun is standing, you have 100 of homework, my mama, my test is going on, this, and then you have a mother-in-law who's sitting in the room and cribbing, I'm not able to walk, why is God not lifting me? And then your mother who has lost her mental balance, she wants to talk to you, and you have to study. I used to study till night 2 o'clock and get up at 5 o'clock, prepare the dinner, lunch, and all, and go to school.
Yes.
That
Sometimes,
was the time when I used to communicate to all my friends that what kind of heroic life I'm living.
yes, obviously, it is a very wonderful job and it is a very wonderful, blessed role which you have played in your life. And God always reward with goodness if we behave like a very good person in such challenging time. So He always reward with goodness.
Yes, yes. And I'm being blessed. I have been blessed by both my parents. After they have not there, I can every day feel their blessings are there with me. Every day I can feel that.
Yes,
So those who are passing through this phase, they should remember that even if this is time, this too shall pass away. This
yes.
time shall pass away. So be
And
patient.
this time also we should cherish, because God has given
Cherish.
this responsibility. He has chosen us
Yes.
for that role, and that is very important role for a person in the life.
Yes.
Okay. Next one is, how do you feel after paying this marvelous duty of holding your parents as a child? How do you feel after
I
doing
feel
the
blessed.
care and
I
all those
feel
things?
tremendously blessed. Every day, every moment, I feel both of them, both my mothers are blessing me from the core of their heart.
Yes. People say that
And
when
I don't regret any moment. There, people are there who regret, Kish, maybe I would have done that. I don't feel anything like that. I have done whatever I could to my best.
but I wanted to give all love and affection to their at their challenging period you have provided. So you are contented. Yes.
Yes, I'm very content.
Ma'am, what guidelines would you like to give to the maths learner, the beginners who face difficulty when a problem comes in front of the child and the child doesn't understand the problem, the child escapes from the problem. So with many children, this happens because maths is all about understanding the problem first. So when we don't understand the
Maths is all
problem,
about basics. Many parents say they want to put classes when the kids reaches ninth and 10th. If the base is not good, the child will not be good in ninth and 10th.
yes,
So
step
the
by step
base,
learning.
yes, the pre-primary when they are teaching addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, that should be strong. Don't focus on anything. At least these four operations should be perfectly done. The
Yes,
basics. Then sixth onward, there comes a little level ahead where you are introduced with algebra and integers and everything. Then that concept should be mastered.
yes.
Not going here
That
and there to,
calculation in mind so can be done so that
yes.
equations and linear equations and all those things become
I
easy.
teach them with lot of tricks. That's why, like transposition, if you know in algebra, when the letter jump from one place to other, I take is equal to sign as a toll booth.
Okay.
So if you pass the toll, you have to pay the toll. That means you have to change your sign.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So this is the way they remember. It's the same way if I'm teaching integers, I teach them with a story like positive numbers stay in a different family, negative numbers belong to a different family. When they are in same family, they are happy together, they add up. But when they come, different families come together, they fight and the differences come out. So this is the story which works with them. And they remember it. Whenever integers are there in front of them, they can see positive numbers of different family, negative numbers of different family. From day one, I put them in different families. And
Yes.
whenever they come
That
together,
video,
they
I think
fight.
I watched on YouTube. Also, you put this video. I watched it, and it
Yes,
was very
yes,
wonderful
yes.
video. Even I understood everything because I'm not a maths person, but I can understand that thing. My husband is a maths mentor and very good maths teacher, but I'm not. So I can understand it. Means children can also understand that.
And maths is more about practice. Base and practice. Two things should, if they are done, then the problem and the scare, that fear for maths will go away.
Yes. Ma'am, what are your future plans about easy maths? As you explained in previous questions also that you want to handle more and more kids around the country
Yeah,
so that they can
for
be guided
easy
well.
maths, yeah, I have actually a very broad plan set up for myself. I have, I have been boosting on my not being stagnant. Now, I am a single person. I also have 24 hours. I cannot teach 1 lakh students at a time.
Yes,
And I don't want to become Baijus also.
and you have to take
I
care
don't
of your
want to
health
become,
also, isn't it? That is
yes,
also priority.
yes. So how do I reach? Then this social media came into my health. Now I have 3 levels in my easy maths. Level 1 says if you cannot afford my classes, okay, you can watch my YouTube videos free of cost. Next year, every chapter will have the YouTube video online free of cost.
Good.
Everywhere in the world, it can be there, but free of cost, every child can access it.
Yes.
Okay. So I am reaching out to lakhs of people there. My aim and target getting. Second level is where I will be giving YouTube videos, plus I'll be giving worksheets and practice sheets and test papers. So for this purpose, I've also made my own app. There is an app available on Play Store, which is called Easy Maths app.
Okay. Okay.
It
You
is already
an
available.
app also. Very good.
Yes. So this is the second level where the children will get the worksheets, test papers, and the videos with a nominal fees.
Yes.
But in case you want to get mentored by me, like I said, it's a complete package. I'm not just teaching maths, I'm rewiring your brain.
Yes.
I am working on your neuron system.
Yes.
When I'm teaching maths, I am not teaching maths. Believe me, Nazia, I am rewiring their system. A
Yes.
child who has lower self-esteem, I can help to build the self-esteem of that child.
Very good.
So with that rewiring method, if you want all that, then you come to my premium batch. So there are 3 levels: basic, pro level, and the premium level. In the premium level, I am taking batches of 10 students, maximum 10, 8 to 9, 8 to 10 students, and there I mentor them. I take their classwork, I check it, write comments, return it back, and then after every chapter I take their assessments, and then I take PTM on for parents one-to-one. I show their paper, discuss their doubts. Okay, this is where your child went wrong. So whole year this all goes on, and where you need to put what for your child. Then the parents say ki wo din bhar he's watching TV and mobile, and then I'm mentoring them for all those aspects also.
Because
And
they're full
at
of
the end,
energy. So where the
yes,
energy will go, it will be utilized somewhere.
yes. So at the end, now it's the time in February, March, I get the fruits of my full year of results. Now the child is either confident or low confident. I don't see any of my 35 students showing lack of confidence at all. They all have got written on your wall, I can. I have made them Mike Tysons of mathematics. I told them the story that Mike Tyson, when he used to go for fighting on the ring, he used to say, I can, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. And he used to go and knock the person who was in front of him. So I've told them, right,
I
I'm the winner. I can. And they have written it on their walls and they're ready to face their final exams.
Yes, like leaders in me workshop, which we were having in Indira. And it was
Yes,
also saying that I can see a leader in me. So
yes,
I have also written in my bedroom wardrobe mirror, I can see a leader in me. Then my child comes and asks, Mama, if everybody will be leader, then who will be follower? Then I said, leader has some traits in which you can lead. Suppose I'm at home and I'm cooking, so I am leader for cooking in home. Your papa is leader for having his job where he is going. He cannot cook, I cannot lead there. So we both are leader in our field. Like that, you are
yes.
leader for your grade 1, your sister is leader for grade 8, like this. So he understood, okay, so everybody is a leader. Yes. This is what the boost of the child needs when they learn things in their life.
Yes.
Ma'am, how are you finding offline and online teaching? The difference which you can find, because you have experience of 17 years. So what is the basic difference, and what are the loopholes we should work on if online teachings are going on in future also? Because in offline we do many things with the student. So what are the things difference between both the classes?
See, then nothing can replace offline teaching. I surely understand that feeling of touch, that feeling of caring, everything is there.
The
In
happiness
online,
teachers, the happiness the teachers show towards the learner when they enter into
that
the
smell of
classroom.
kids, I can smell the kids also.
Yes.
Sitting in your room, it's your own smell. You don't feel that chirpiness. You just put a mute button and everybody's quiet.
Yes.
That chirpiness, that cannot be replaced. But online also has its positive things. Like, I can mentor 50 of them. I, in a school or in an offline system, I cannot call every parent after every chapter. I've done this chapter, your child is not done this, not done. But in online system, just come on Zoom for 5 minutes. Okay, they come on Zoom and I show them the sheet and this, and 5 minutes it's done. They
Yes.
are also in between their office meetings, they can take the call with me.
Yes.
We are both synced together for the best benefit of the child. So that gap is not there between the teacher and the parent. And we both are working for the child so that child benefits.
Yes,
So
obvious.
online is not that bad. And then the teacher should know how to use the technology.
Yes.
And the teacher should first of all accept it. Teachers are only cribbing online nahi, online nahi. Then
See, in online, you can connect to the students sitting in the far places, like in
I have
America,
all over the world
American
students.
student also you can connect.
Yes,
But
yes.
here
I
we
have
have some
students from
limitations.
Australia. I have
Okay.
student from Australia. I am having a student from US. I am having a student from Singapore. I have students
Wonderful.
from Lucknow, Ajmer, Noida,
Wonderful, wonderful.
many cities in India.
That joy is different. I can
That
connect
joy is
easily.
different.
Yes.
Yes. I'm teaching all IB board also students because last my school was IB school. So I have students from Australia and America also.
Wonderful.
That is a different thing. But the teacher should accept this change first. And the way I teach, I can guarantee nobody is teaching maths like this in India online. I
Wonderful.
can guarantee.
Yes, yes.
And when parents ask me, ki, how do we get guarantee ki how you're teaching? I say, just come and take a free demo.
Yes.
For a week, take a demo. I am not giving away anything. This
Yes.
is knowledge just coming from my brain. You're not taking away anything from me. Come and take a week demo. I can guarantee your child will not go anywhere else.
Yes.
And that happens.
That's what other online portals are also challenging, that we can do the best, and they are also doing, but the connect you establish with your student, that connect is lost somewhere. That is
That
totally
is, yes. Like if you go for
commercialization.
Byju's or
That is
Oda,
totally
there is
commercialization.
no one teacher. They are not talking to one teacher.
Yes.
There are multiple teachers. Like you go for those classes and all, there are multiple teachers. When you talk to the owner of the person, I am never going to hire one more teacher with me. I will be the person who will be mentoring because
Yes.
it's my trait, my way. I cannot guide somebody else to teach it my way, handle kids in my way in that sensitive, empathetic manner.
Yes, because everybody
Okay.
has different thought process, so they cannot do the
Yes.
same what you expect.
Yes. So I am not going to take more than 50 students. And when I'm handholding them, I'm handholding them with a package. It's not one thing. Right now, when the exams are in the head, just 15 days away from the school, now we are sitting on 20th February. So at that time, you can see that my student parents are least concerned about maths. I have told them you need not worry. It's my problem. And
Yes.
the result will be my take. You don't teach because you will teach in a wrong way. I will only teach. I will
And there
prepare
will be
them.
two different methods, then the child will be also confused.
Child will be confused. You will be teaching in your old method. I have upgraded myself with time,
Yes,
teaching in different schools and
there are other
different
methods
boards.
of solving mathematics, like Vedic maths and all. So when the children will have bombarding with the methods, so they don't understand which method to apply sometimes
They get
at
confused.
early age.
They get confused.
Yes, they
Yes.
face problem.
I simply give them stories and stories with tricks, and the tricks they remember.
Yes.
And my YouTube channel is full of tricks.
Yes, yes. I watch some of the videos when I want to learn something. So I go to that channel and I watch. Ma'am, I know as I see my children also at home, that online teaching is meant for secondary students. For primary, sitting at one place and holding a class, for younger kids, because they face challenge to sit at one place. So is it this online teaching is good for primary children also?
Nothing is good or bad, Nazia ma'am. How it is done. You make a primary child sit for 45 minutes, it's useless.
Yeah.
You make a primary child show a video. Suppose the child is learning ABC and you show that child a video on A letters. That you cannot do it in the class.
No.
But in online, you can do that.
Yes.
That cartoon of A will fit into the child's brain.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It will take
You
5
close
to
that.
10 minutes to understand the
Yeah,
concept.
and you close the class. Let that child dream in that cartoon. Next day when the child comes, the child has learned that letter. Now again, a different exercise on letter A.
Yes.
Different poem on letter A. Now you have taught. You cannot teach for 45 minutes to a primary child. But
Yes.
yes, I was teaching an IB school And the school had taken lot of portals are there where we can sit and play mathematical games online. I used to upload mathematical games and my students, like on integers only. I used to upload, my students used to play, and the result used to come to me. Next day, we used to discuss all the answers, and, and they were doing it on mobile because that app was available, and I was uploading it, and it was a part of a curriculum.
Yes, wonderful.
There are a lot of online things available. We don't know.
Yes.
So we keep saying online is bad. Online is not bad. Right now also, my students, I am feeling there are few students who need my touch. There are few students, so I call them on Saturday at my place.
Yes.
So I call that a hybrid system. Since I am in Pune right now, so those who are in Pune, I call them in. And if I am not able to call them, I connect with them one-to-one on a weekend call. And
Yeah.
there I talk to them personally. I tell them my stories and how did I work. And then I connect with the child.
Yes.
And then in a
Connection with
group
the
class,
student is primary. If we
yes,
connect with the student, they can connect to the concept what we are
yes,
teaching.
the child sitting in Chennai feels connected to me. Why? Because I know her portion. I know what's coming in her exam, and I tell her, but I'm doing this revision right now. You don't come and waste your time. Study SST today. Oh, the child is so happy कि maths teacher is thinking about my social studies. And
Yes.
I know कि मुझे इसके 4 chapter prepare करना है. So I will prepare that child for those 4 chapters, and that's my deadline. That we have learned in school how to
Yes.
work according to deadlines.
Yes.
I know my deadline is 28 Feb and I have to prepare those 4 chapters. But currently I'm doing some other chapter. I ask that child to sit at home. I'll call you on Saturday for 1 extra hour. And the child feels special treatment to me. Wow, she's loving me the most. And that happens with many students. It's not happening with one child. Every child feels that she's special.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm doing the same thing with every student.
Every yes, when you get experience of these many years of teaching, you can connect same level with many children, and the children
Yes.
feel very special in front of the teacher. And
The child should feel special. The
yes,
message, their ego, the child ego should be boosted up. That I tell in the class, oh, you are so good. I just love you for this. You have done it best. And they feel, ma'am is praising me. In the next class, I say the same thing to the other child. It's not that I don't feel it. I do feel it about it, but the child feels special. And
yes.
when they feel special,
And
they
by
perform.
yeah, and by speaking such lovely words in the classroom, they also learn to speak it for others. They also
Yes,
learn to get appreciation for myself and for others, accept the appreciation for others kids also.
yes.
So there are many life skills also children learn in the classroom like
Yeah.
this.
So online is not bad. Again, offline could replace, it's not replacing offline, but it helps you to reach.
Substituting
Suppose a
the
child sitting in Alandi, okay, a very intelligent child, but struggling with maths. And that child wants maths teacher. And if I am available to the child online, can there be anything better than online for him?
yes, I
No.
wish it could be at my time also, because I was very good learner of maths in primary, and when I went to the secondary, I was too tall. So my principal told to my father that she can be admitted in 8th grade. So I from 5th grade jumped to 8th grade, and then all concepts was shaken. This is what happened with me. So if there could be this online system, I could have one mentor online, and I could solve all those problems. I
I
could
have a child from Ajmer. She stays in some very remote area in Ajmer, and she says, I used to be scared of maths. You have made me love maths, ma'am.
yes,
She's my one of the biggest follower in my batch from Ajmer, and staying in very small area where she could not have thought of a teacher who's sitting in Pune and teaching her the CBSE skills. She says, I cannot think of anybody else in the next 4 years. You are only going to help me clear my 10th grade, ma'am.
yes.
So that's what I
That's
aim
a
at.
very great
That's my,
compliment for a teacher.
yes,
It's all
that's
the
what I
hard
aim.
work pay off when some students say like this.
I have many of this kind. Well, there is a child sitting in Chennai. There is a child sitting in Calcutta. I have a student from Lucknow, Noida, and they all are going to stay with me for the next 4 years, at least. That's why I say I have 30 in my bank. I need just 20 more students for the next year and my batch is full.
Yeah.
I don't know who those lucky 20 are going to be. I don't know. They are going to
Best
be
of
lucky.
luck to get those 20 in your bag.
Yes, very soon. There are already inquiries started, and I hope very soon I'll close my registrations also.
Okay, that's nice, ma'am. Nice talking to you about all those concepts of life, connecting to the teaching skills and all those affection and everything what a teacher puts in student to grow. For growing up, not only the concepts, but the moral support which the parent and teacher provide to the student is valuable for them. When they will grow up, they will understand that whenever I fell down, there was both the hands supporting me to grow and uphold. So that's all for the day, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks once again for connecting with me. Hope your easy math will go further and rock throughout the world. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you very much. I'll close.
Yeah, yeah.